Hey punkers, another clear night out there, gonna test some more gear. Question is, what are we gonna test? Well, I've got some more TEMU stuff. This time in the form of two UHC filters. One has a brand name on it, one doesn't. No idea where this came from. This one, I'm not even gonna try to read where this one came from. Let's have a peek at them, shall we? Oh, look at that. There we go. Whoa. Cheeky kookaburra out there. He's laughing at me because I bought TEMU UHC filters. That's the first one. It is a 1.25 inch UHC. That's it. That's all it says on it. Looks like it's probably going to work, but we'll test it. The other one pretty much looks like it's the same. I reckon it's come from the same factory. And this one says 1.25 inch UHC. Pretty much exactly the same thing. Exactly the same case. One's branded, one's not. What we're going to do is I've got two cameras set up outside. It's nearing full moon. We're going to stick one on the Mead with the ZWO 183mm and one on the ED80 with the ZWO 120. Both planetary. Oh, hang on. One's a planetary camera, one's a guide camera. I know I'm doing deep sky with cameras that aren't meant to be deep sky, but hey, have I ever done anything normal? And we're going to see what happens. See if these are actually any good. If it's worth spending $12 for a UHC filter from TEMU. Let's go stick them in the scopes.
Skies have cleared, would you believe? The fog has gone. I've got both scopes polar aligned on targets. They're both on Keyhole Nebula in Carina. What I'm going to do is do 20-30 second shots with no filters, no UHC filters. Then when we've done that, we'll come back on, I'll stick the filters in, adjust the focus, and then we'll do another, well, I'll just let it run all night actually, but then what I'll do is stack 20 unfiltered, 20 filtered, and we'll have a look at the difference and we'll see if TEMU's crap or not when it comes to UHC filters.
We got our data finally. Took 2 nights, but I now have 10 minutes of UHC data from each of the scopes. What we're going to do now is use PixInsight to stack the no filter versions for each telescope and the UHC filtered versions for each telescope. I have had a bit of a sneak peek. I think we're going to be shocked by the $12 TEMU UHC filters. Let's check it out. Let's load it, stack it, see what happens. What we're going to do now is we're going to load the data in, stack it. So we'll start with the lights for each of the scopes. We'll do the Mead first and then the ED80, and then we'll go to the Mead UHC and the ED80 UHC. Both sets are going to be 10 minutes worth of 30-second exposures. So let's get stuck into that now. No UHC, and we want all of these ones, and that is 20-30 second frames. So let's see what happens. Run. Everything's green, nice, and all the check marks are green. So let's continue. Now we just sit and watch and wait. Right, it's nearly finished. This is not going to take long, which is good. So it's not going to take us long to stack and go through each one. So what we'll do is I'm just going to stack them all first before we load them up individually, and we'll load all 4 mine says stack, and we'll have a look at them that way. And this one's nearly finished now as well. So as you can see, it's not taking long. It's taking like less than a minute to stack these. So that's pretty good. Probably take a bit longer than a minute because it's the Mead. Not the Mead. Yeah, it's the Mead with the 183. This is the no filter one. Whoop. Got to spell again. There we go. You're back. Okay, done. Alright, so everything's stacked now. So what we're going to do, we're going to load it in PixInsight, have a look at it. We're going to stretch them each. We're going to stretch the unfiltered and the filtered versions of each image. We're going to start with the ED80 with the ZWO 120, which is the guide camera. We're going to see what happens. So let's have a look and compare unfiltered with filtered UHC with a $12 TEMU filter. So first we're going to stretch the first one, stretch the second one, ignore the little black spots. I've got a dirty sensor, but automatically you can use that to see that the no UHC here, you can see that that black spot there is quite prominent. As we go on to this one, same black spot with the filter, nowhere near as prominent. In fact, there's 4 of them and none of them are anywhere near as prominent with the UHC as they are without the UHC. What we'll do is we'll do some blur exterminator on each of them. Same scope, same mount, same setup, haven't changed anything other than putting in a UHC filter. We've done noise exterminator to one and we've done blur exterminator to the other. Same result's going to come in the end anyway. And we'll do noise exterminator to the first one and blur exterminator to the second one. Okay, so just having a look at them side by side, let's close these other things down because we don't need them. No filter on the left, filter on the right. And already straight up, you can see that using the filter with the 120, it's given it a much better result. Much better result, actually. It's very clear with the 120 that even with a $12 TEMU filter, it's better. It's bringing much more out in the keyhole nebula. The star spikes are better. Everything's better. Everything's clearer. The nebulosity is far more impactful, that's for sure. So that is a win, the $12 TEMU filter so far. Okay, now let's load the Mead ones with the 183. So these ones are the no UHC and UHC for the 183 on the Mead. We'll load them up. We'll have a look at them, see how they came out. All right, so we have two. Let's stretch, same thing. Let's stretch them, blur and noise exterminator, and let's just see straight out of what the differences are. Which one's better? All right, so we've got the filter. We'll move that to the right-hand side. So we've got no filter on the left-hand side of the screen here, with filter on the right-hand side. Let's screen transfer both these buggers, see how they come up. We'll have a look at them straight away. There we go. All right, so having a look at these, before I blur exterminate, noise exterminate, left-hand side, no filter, right-hand side, filter, you can see a discernible difference. Like, it is clear that the right-hand side is better. Significantly better? No, but better enough that it is visually there. So let's do a little bit more to these. Starting with this one, let's transfer that so we can save it. Bang, bang. And we've got this one. Bang, bang. There we go. Close those down because we don't need them anymore. Let's go blur exterminator first on the no filter. And then let's do it on the filtered version. And then we're going to do noise exterminator. So same as we've done with the 120 with the what was it, with the ED80. We're going to do the same on this. All right, so now let's do noise exterminator on each one. And then we'll have a good look at the two of them. We'll zoom in, analyze them, see which one is better. But I honestly feel like it is definitely the UHC filter. The $12 TEMU UHC filter has done its thing. Move this side by side. There we go. Okay, so we've done some magic. We've blur exterminated, noise exterminated. We're now looking at two different versions, and you can definitely see through this this left hand side here on the no UHC to the right hand side here, it is much deeper in detail around the keyhole, around these areas here. It is far deeper on the right hand side than it is on the left. It's let's zoom into the keyhole on both of them. Oh, the detail is just, it's much nicer, much nicer. There's more detail there. Let's a bit over here. It's cleaner. It's much cleaner. So I think we can safely say that the $12 TEMU filters have done their thing. They've actually worked. Did I expect them to work? No, I did not. I did not expect a $12 filter from TEMU to work. I really didn't. Pleasantly surprised. I think what I should do next, though, is put the $12 TEMU UHC filter up against a high-grade UHC filter. And what we'll do this time is we'll actually keep it on the same telescope and absolutely compare apples with apples. Image on the same night from the same telescope. Just do one scope this time. And we'll do the same thing. 20 minutes worth of 30-second... Sorry, was it 20 minutes? 20 minutes or 10 minutes? I think it was 20 minutes worth of 30-second shots. And we will see the difference between the TEMU UHC filter and the proper Astro UHC filter and see which one takes the prize, I guess. But for the moment, if you want to go and spend $12 on the TEMU filter, I'm not going to say no, because it clearly worked. I'm shocked. I'm as shocked as you are. I really wanted to film this and say that don't waste your money on a TEMU filter, but I can't say that at all. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, merch at the merch store, and I'll see you in the next video. It won't be a TEMU UHC video. I've got something else lined up, but it'll be a good one.